being in the second row, not behind the Prince of Wales and the Duke of Cambridge, but in the second row, even behind people like the Wessexes, he wouldn't have been there if the Queen didn't want him to be there, but it was, to me, a visual snub.
Yes, absolutely.
Conscious visual snub?
Absolutely. Well, he's no longer a working royal. And actually, they've bashed the royal family for so long. They've been so rude. It wasn't a case of moving on, leaving. It was a case of how they've done it. And it's been insulting in the extreme. Accusations, lies. It was such a wrong thing to do, the Oprah Winfrey. And I think, although the Queen might be forgiving because she loves him, he's her grandson, and maybe obviously she doesn't like what they've been doing, but I think the public feel very much against him because of what he's done to the Queen. And we feel that she needs respect, and Prince Charles and Camilla and William and Kate, and not to give any respect and to lie about it and to take advantage of things that he knew the Queen wouldn't like. I mean, she doesn't like anybody using their royal status to make money. And this is what they've been doing non-stop.
Yeah. Have they misread it rather than anybody else misreading it?
I don't actually agree with Angela. First disagreement of the morning, because I think that the royal family has applied a hierarchy to where people are sitting. They're very fossilised in this way. Everybody has a place in this structure. And Harry and Meghan have moved down the charts, as it were, because they're no longer working royals. I think that's the explanation for the second row. I mean, I don't think that they've behaved entirely accurately and fairly. I mean, they have been slightly tacky in some of the stuff they've done.
As you're talking, Norman, we're just seeing pictures of them arriving, and one of my producers was pointing out to me earlier, they got the full proper royal car and they were escorted down the aisle. It wasn't a total snub.
No, I don't think it was a snub at all. I think, as I say, it was an application of hierarchy. Yeah. But it's interesting that when they arrived, there were certainly far more cheers than there were boos for them when they arrived, unlike, dare I say, the Prime Minister, who had a different reception.
But actually, I think if you looked at Harry's face, I spent a year with him when I wrote his biography, but he wears his expressions and his feelings on his face, and you could look at it, and he was absolutely furious. You could see he was furious. He was like they were the last time.
Because he was in the second row.
Together. Yes, he was furious that he had to get people to move out and come in. He was very angry. I don't know exactly what it was, but he was very, very angry.